Good afternoon and welcome to Live Highline in the Magic City on the Highline channel. I'm Stu Nyman. As always, I'm joined by Andrew Bleckman, and together we will cover every point played today. All Mutuals wagering is now open on today's 8-game performance. Each of today's 8 games offers win, place, show, quinella, exacta, and trifecta wagering. We have an early daily double that begins in Game 1, 2 pick threes. A Mighty Ocho that also begins in Game 1. And a high five jackpot that begins in Game 3. To play the high five, correctly pick the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you do so correctly and have the only ticket that does so, you can cash in on the high five for today. Online wagering is available at watchandwager.com, or if you're in the state of Connecticut, mywinners.com. However, placing a bet is not necessary in order for you to enjoy all that we have in store for you today. We have no scratches in today's performance. Once again, today's performance is scratch-free. So with all that in mind, make your wagers as early as possible within scheduled post times and sit back and relax. Post time for game number 1 is now just about 8 minutes away. Andrew, how are you?
Hey, Stu. I'm doing well. We're scratch-free here on this final day of the week for us here, 20th week of our Highlight season. And we got a big week next week. We'll be concluding that H2H doubles and also H2H Pelota. Sorry about that, Stu. Had a mic problem. All right, game number 1 will be coming your way in just under 8 minutes. And for as we do before the first game of all of our performances, we have this video that will explain the scoring format for all 8 games, which today, as every day, is Spectacular 7 scoring.
Spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
And we are back here now, just about 6 minutes away from game number 1.
And Rock and Ray.
Wow.
Plans to offer pelota wagering. So that's state by state. So I don't think that you can expect any expansion of the pelota performance, the quinellas, because that's straight up pari-mutuel wagering. So it would be the state laws that would either allow it or prohibit it. Also, whatever watch and wager, so that's a regulatory question. It's not something that, believe me, we would offer all 50 states, every country in the world if we had an opportunity to, but we're limited either by regulation here in the United States, just kind of like how you have sports betting in some states and not in others, how you've had certain, how you have dog racing, or you've only had highlight by history in a few states. So that's why it's not there. But specifically whether or not it's prohibited by law or regulation, or because because Watch and Wager doesn't do business, that part I don't know.
There's a lot of folks talking about the wagering options. I think, Roland, what Ernesto may be referring to is Bet River, some of the prices on those matches yesterday. I don't know if he's in a Bet River state currently, but it's 130 and 160. Those probably look like some of those prices there on Bet Rivers. But I'll let you know about Prize Picks. I mean, it seems from the chat at least, and talking to the folks there, that Highline seem to be on the rise. There seem to be a lot of folks interested in it, a lot more wagering on some of that action, but just by the fact that people coming in the chat asking about consistent bets, saying, hey, El Barba under, or, even we got our usual suspects. They come in the chat every day. Steve, Roland, and Keck, of course, always playing Prize Picks, so we will see about that as well, but I said if it were up to us, we'd allow every state in our wagering on all of these games, so we can try to find that out for you guys.
Four whole minutes. Wow.
No, yeah, we got. In the chat. Chat is, rightfully frustrated. Some of the stuff. I mean, look, not many opportunities, especially in some states where Stu just mentioned. Not every state offering Pelota wagering, watch and wager not available in all states. So the fact that Prize Picks is limiting, and as Rock and Ray mentioned yesterday, also some stuff with Rivers there. Obviously not what we want to hear, so take...
What?
He said if Stu was smart, he'd start his own site, just take all of our money and retire on a beach. Well, no, Stu's not on that side of the operation.
If Stu, what?
You'd have some competition for either Prize Picks or maybe. No. Stu's not a gambling guy.
Not at all. If Stu was smart, he'd start his own site and just take all our money and retire on a beach in the Caribbean. That dream sailed a long time ago, Roland. The whole Caribbean thing did. In fact, they're in the process of tearing down the building where I was. If it's not all the way down, where I spent a lot of that time thinking about that stuff. Sad thing is, I used to do it with the owner. We used to sit in his office, and he looked at stuff in Switzerland, and I looked at stuff in the Caribbean, and all plans were high hopes at one time. And now, instead of looking at those things on the computer, there's a bulldozer rolling through those offices. That's how that one went.
Wow.
Yeah. There's even video of it on YouTube. I don't know. It's so much smart not gambling. It just never really did it. Like, certain things just never did anything for me. For instance, I will say this: there was a period of time, as we know, I've discussed some of my issues. There was a period of time where what's the name? I was taking a particular medication known as Ritalin for tension and mood.
Heard of it? Yeah.
So I also had a dental procedure. So that morning,
heard about that as well.
That morning, I took a narcotic analgesia pill for narcotic analgesic for my tooth, and at the same time, I took the Ritalin. And I noticed about a half hour later, I was like, "Wow, the sky seems bluer." This is the happiest I've been in a long time. And I remember discussing with a doctor friend of mine. He says, "Yeah, on the street, that's called a speedball." I said, yes.
That's why it's got a name.
Yes, yeah. I see. Yes, I could see where someone could get to enjoy this. Yes, I do. The people around me as well. I think some people around me were going like, no, it's a good idea. It's a good idea. Why don't you go for that? Yeah, no, there are certain things that do, either feel good, or there are certain things that give me in sports and on the whole, in gambling just never did it for me. Highlight does a really good highlight point. Absolutely.
But because you've said and you mentioned you're not a competitive guy either.
No, I'm not.
And with the competitive aspect of gambling, it's getting it right, and that some people feel something with that, and if you're not, it makes sense. But we apologize for that. Roland and Keck, I would say reach out to Prize Picks and see what they say, and then we can see what they say on our end as well, just to see what's going on there. But game number one, let's play some Highlight for today, Stu.
Thank you, Tampa T-Town. Okay, time to begin. Game number one, it is a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving up first in the red shirt of post 1 is Jed, and receiving in the blue of post 2 for 30, Diaz. Jedden has the first serve. We've begun. Ball tip, point 1. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3. Here's El Barba. El Barba with a drop ball, point 1. Green shirt of post 4. Here's number 37, Tennessee. That ball's off the court, point 1. One on the board with 3 points. Here's post 5, the black shirt, Cool Fitness. Hard throw by Cool Fitness for Bote for Jedden. Point 1. 4 points for Jedden in the red of post 1. Now receiving CRB, yellow shirt of post 6. Backhand by CRB, stays to the inside. Jedden's there. CRB from the 11 line. 2-all, big bounce. Stopped by Jedden. 1-1. 5 points for post 1. Now receiving the pink of post 7, number 10, Juice. Backhand to the inside. Jedden's there. Bote left side into the overhead screen. Point 1. Straight points to a possible game point for the red of post 1. Jedden trying to stop him. Anderluck. Backhand by Anderluck. Ball tipped, point 8. Fine 6 straight point effort for Jedden out of the 1 post. 8 gets the last point of the first round. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue of post 2, Diaz. Backhand by Anderluck. Bote forehand by Diaz. Diaz from the outside. Forehand played back, caught by Anderluck. Ball tip, point 8. 8 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 3, El Barba. Ball dropped by Anderluck at the 9 line, point 3. We're on the board with 2 points. Here's post 4, Tennessee. Tennessee on the backhand to the inside. Ball tip, point 4. Black shirt at post 5. Cool Fitness receives. There's the backhand by Cool Fitness. Ball tipped off the scoop attempt, point 5. Here's post 6, CRB. Backhand by CRB. Cool Fitness adjusts well. That hit the overhead screen, though. That's out of play. Point 6. Pink post 7 receives. Here's Juice. Ball tanked down by Juice. Point 6. CRB's on the board with 4 points. Returning with possible game point, Jedden. Rebote save to the inside, light touch. Jedden on the run, 2 bounces. It scores. Well played by CRB. Point 6, possible game point now 4. Yellow shirt of post 6, CRB. Trying to stop him is Diaz. Postalo 2-all. Red by CRB, stopped by CRB. Ball in and out of the cesta, point. And game post 6, CRB. 1 places, 8 shows. Unofficial order finish, 6-1-8. Your price.
What really keeps me focused on getting better at this is that I really believe in myself that I can really make a difference on the court and really make a difference for Highline as a sport in general. And I believe that I could be competing with the best. That's what makes me want to keep going. So I think my biggest goal is really just being better than I was last year. I think that's what matters most. I think last year I had like 43 wins. So as long as I'm getting more than 43 wins next year, I'm going to feel great.
And CRB picking up his first win of the week here on our final playing day of the week. Win number 20 here for CRB, now one of 6 players on the roster to eclipse a 20-win mark, and that ties him with Kubala for 5th place on the roster with those 20 wins, 4 games behind Douglas, who holds on to 3rd place in that final bonus money paying slot there.
6-1-8 is the official order finish 4. Game number 1 coming in first, post 6, CRB. Taking second, post 1, Jedden. Coming in third, post 8, Anderluck. There are your prices. $2 Quinella, 1-6, $34.80. Trifecta, 6-1-8, $475.80. $2 wager on 6 to win, $13. Up next, game 2. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points, and points will double after the first round of play. No scratches in game 2 so far. No scratches in today's performance. Post time for our second game. 7 minutes away. Good luck.
And game number 2. Let's see, just under 6 minutes now up on that clock. And as we play before the second game of all of our performances, take a look at this video for any new Highline fans maybe joining us for the first time that explains in simpler terms how the sport is played.
The main rule of Highline is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in Highline. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a highlight player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And we are back here. See, now just 5 minutes away, the early daily double, just the daily double, will conclude here after this second game. And also, early pick 3 available here in our second game.
It's JBTV. Good afternoon. Thank you for chiming in. Saying hi. Hello.
We've got some longer paragraphs. One of our guys here in the chat. Look, this is what I'll say about H2H matches. If we were to look at every match and every point and every mistake made, there's enough that you could say about every person on this roster. And that's why I don't like to get into the nitpicking of,
Who are we talking about?
I'm referring to Ernesto. He's saying Diaz played okay yesterday, still costs a GOAT the second match, but...
Which is an inaccurate statement.
Well, that's
Which is why I didn't entertain it, because it's like, no. He's basically
Well, I just kinda wanna
either trying
shut-
to get a rise out of me because he knows I support the weaker guys on the roster, or because he just wants to schnitt talk one way or the other, not giving him any attention because, yes, he failed to acknowledge the fact that Coach Cherry missed 4 or 5 balls, I think it was, which obviously had an effect on the outcome of that match.
Right. And that's my point, is we don't need to be saying the negative. There's so much great stuff going on, so much great play. Especially, look at some of those teams at the bottom that are still fighting each and every time they go out there, that if you were to focus on all the negative, there's a lot of negative you could say about each and every person. So, look, no reason to get into that type of conversation. Just wanted, as you said. Look, and everyone entitled to their opinion. Everyone sees it differently, but in the midst of this H2H season, he was a big contributor in that match yesterday, and a reason why they ended up winning one of those two. Of course, let one of those get away, but these matches are getting more and more competitive by the day.
Was that an attempt at a frowny face from Ernesto? No. Ernesto, come on. How old are you? You're my age. We don't use that crap. Either that or you just mistype.
Yeah, and I like Ray. Look, Manny played great yesterday. That Correa-Manny team had been struggling a little bit. Manny got back out there. It was just an animal in the backcourt. Catching everything, getting out for the rebotes. Some great shot. Aratz as well. Aratz earned Player of the Day in an effort. Man, that guy was flying around again. Flores starting to step it up as well, but the effort on that guy day in, day out, when things haven't been going well. It's one thing you're 0-0, haven't played a match yet, and you're losing. It's another thing to be 0-16. That day in, day out, that continues to build and build and build, and those guys still go out there and play. So credit to them.
Absolutely.
Each and every time out there. Opportunity again today to get on the board with a win. Tough matchup with Correa and Manny with the... Oh, sorry. No, that's not Correa and Manny. With Inaki and Rock, that substitute team, but...
You know what a frowny face is, Ernesto? It's where you have the mouth kind of like sideways, like...
Brownie face.
Frowny
face.
Frowny face. Why is it every time Juan makes a comment, it comes up as retracted?
I don't know. But it's also like, you watch baseball. There's 162 games in a baseball season. If you watched one player over the course of a week, they may go 0 for 20 in that 1 week. That doesn't mean that they're a bad player. It doesn't mean anything. It just means that they're in a bit of a slump or they didn't have their best day. Day in, day out, to be saying these polarizing comments about player and this and that. Day by day. It's a full season. We're playing, 8 months here, 9 months, Stu? It's a long way to go. The way these guys have improved from the start to where it's gone, it's amazing to see and only going to get better as it goes on. So we can have these conversations. It's just, don't do any good. Keep it positive. Keep it happy, and some great stuff to build off
someone
of.
Does something abjectly, ridiculous. are just silly. Yes. Now, see, I like that, Roland. That's a very thoughtful comment. Invisible ink for his
I like
comment.
that.
Do you know what invisible ink is, Andrew? Has that been a thing?
Well, like you can send message with invisible ink on the text message.
But you also know you can write with invisible ink and it shows up, then it disappears. Is that a new concept to you?
I got that at an arcade once, like one of those, like for 60 tickets, like a little magic ink. Yeah, I think that's kind of what you're talking about. We got game number 2. More exciting than this.
It doesn't have to be all positive, Ernesto, and it's not just the guy. It's everybody from 2018 who's worked hard, and he continues to work hard. Moving on. Game number 2. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Up first and serving in the red shirt at post 1 is Cool Fitness. Receiving blue post 2, Diaz. There's a serve for Cool Fitness. We begun. Robote left side by Cool Fitness. Cool Fitness, good catch to the outside. Powerful backhand. Robote left side by Diaz. Stays to the inside. Interference point will be replayed. 1 serves 2. Backhand 2-all, scooped up and juggled by Cool Fitness, point 2. This matchup, we have Diaz serving 2, Jedden in the white shirt at post 3. Backhand by Jedden, catch by Diaz, backhand. Jen gets there, stops it. Catch by Diaz. Backhand. Robote coming out. 2-all is off the court. Point 2. 2 on the board with 2 points. Here's the green shirt of post 4. In this matchup, we have Diaz serving to Juice. Backhand by Juice. Point 4. Here's the black shirt at post 5, worn by El Barba. Catch by Juice. Hard throw. Scoop by El Barba. Not in the cesta. Point 4. We're on the board with 2 points. Here's post 6. Kubala. There's the backhand by Kubala. Robote save. Beautifully played. And scores on the second bounce. Great effort by Juice. Point 4. That one was dedicated to Ernesto Del Toro in the chat. Juice says, you're welcome. Okay, receiving pink shirt of post 7, CRB. Backhand by CRB. Robote forehand by Juice. Good effort by Juice. Point goes to the 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive. Wearing the purple shirt post 8 is Tennessee. Ball tip, point 8. We've completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the red of post 1, Cool Fitness. Point 1. One on the board with 2 points. Here's the white shirt of post 3, Jedden. Point 1. One on the board with 4 points. In this matchup, we have Cool Fitness serving to Diaz. Diaz. Costavo caught the pad, point 1. One on the board with 6 points. Possible game point. Here's the black shirt of post 5, El Barba. Excellent catch by El Barba at the 9 line. There's the backhand. Backhand by Cool Fitness. El Barba on the catch. Excellent catch by Cool Fitness. Backhand. El Barba. Scoop attempt missed, point 5. Yellow shirt of post 6, Kubala receives. All drop, point 6. In this matchup, we have Kubala serving to Juice in the green of post 4. Here's a catch by Juice. Powerful forehand to the inside. Rabote coming out. Juice reaching out. Turns, goes for the Rabote. That fell just short, point 6. 6 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 7, CRB. Backhand by CRB. Rotate left side by Kubala. CRB reaches out, takes it in the air. Hard throw, passing to the inside. Kubala makes the save. Beautifully played by Kubala to score, point 6. Possible game point for Kubala in post 6. Here's post 8, Tennessee. There's the backhand by Tennessee. Rabote to the inside, played by Kubala. Here's Tennessee. Ball tip, point 8. 8 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 3, Jedden. There's the backhand by Tennessee. Rebote left side. Catch by Tennessee midcourt. Outside placement beautifully executed by Jedden to score, point 3. 3 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 2, Diaz. Backhand by Diaz to the outside. Point 3. 3 on the board with 4 points. Returning with possible game point, the red of post 1, Cool Fitness. Rebote saved by Jedden. Cool Fitness takes it on the bounce. Hard throw to pass. Rebote to the inside. Jedden on the move. Makes the rebote at the side wall. Backhand by Cool Fitness. Hard throw. Rebote coming to the inside. Jedden, hard rebote. Gets by Cool Fitness on the inside. Point 3. Possible game point for the white shirt at post 3. Jedden trying to stop him. El Barba. Backhand by El Barba. Beautifully thrown to the inside. Bote save by Jedden. El Barba moves to the outside, makes the catch. Hard throw, crossing the side wall and scoring. Well thrown by El Barba, point 5. 5 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 4, Juice. Powerful forehand by Juice. Good catch by El Barba. Backhand 2-all. Caught by Juice midcourt. Juice on the hard throw. Cortada. That is well executed by El Barba. Point 5. Possible game point for the black shirt at post 5. El Barba trying to stop him. Pink at post 7, CRB. Barba goes for the Cortada serve. Beautifully caught and returned by CRB. Rebote forehand. Lands in. Juggling on the catch of CRB. Point in game. Post 5. El Barba. 5 wins at 6-1 and 3. Well, this is place point. 6 serves to 1. We will then have a playoff 4 show. Cool Fitness, backhand, powerfully thrown, and missed by Kubal on the forehand, point 1. Point and place 2, post 1. This is show point, 3 serves to 6. Backhand by Kubala, Rebote coming out. Bote for Jedden, got away from him, hit the rail just above the front wall. That's a third place finish for post 6. Kubala. Unofficial order finish, 5-1-6.
I really got the name El Barba from Coach JR. You know, like the first day I came into practice, he was like, oh, La Barbas. You know, he called me the beard. And, you know, it kind of just stuck. The most frustrating aspect of highlight for me probably would be anticipation. Because the ball's going so fast, you don't have time to wait to see where the ball's going to be thrown. It's frustrating, you know, but at the end of the day, I'm playing a sport for money, okay? My goal is to go out there, win every point, as soon as I step on the court, win the game, and call that game a day. You know, that's it.
El Barba. There he is, getting it done out of post number 5 for his 7th win of the season. Go with his 9 places and 10 shows. El Barba down there, looks like 21st place on the roster there with his 8 wins.
There are your prices from game number 6.
7 wins, sorry, Stu. I added it.
From game 2, actually. I said game 6. Consolations in the Daily Double, 6 all, 680. Daily Double Consolation all 5, $24.85. $2 wager on 5 to win, $21.80. Quinella 1, 5, 59, 20. Trifecta 5, 1, 6, 5, 97, 40. Up next, game number 3. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. No scratches in game 3. Post time for game 3 and the high 5. Both now just 7 minutes away. People in the chat. Richard, you've been doing so well for so long. We thought that you had turned a corner. And no, I'm not going to tell you to go back and live in the past. Obviously, that would be repetitive. So, but I will challenge you. It's like the best Bolivar, period, and Joey, period. I mean, so that was the best in the history of Highline, period. You know because you saw? Yes, you know because you saw. No, you think because you saw. Yes, you think, based on your view, those were the best that you saw play. So yes, I get that. However, there's some players who played in the 60s for a number of years, into the 70s, who might take issue with that. So, let's talk about Orbea, let's talk about Chiruka, let's talk about Chamela. We're going to say that they don't deserve a mention in your list of best, especially when you're comparing the best to a completely different product. Especially when they can... Sorry, I was distracted by Ron, who I thought that I yelled at. I apologize for yelling. I'm yelling at the people in the chat, not you, Ron. Ron thought he was... about to get on the list, so... I take issue with your qualification of the best. That's the best that you saw and in your opinion, which also makes you wholly unqualified to refer to this as a mediocre product as compared to something that is completely different and that died for the longest time. Now, as to the general point of Keck, who had been doing well for a really good time, and yeah, Keck, I have no idea why Barber was on the floor. I actually told him quite aggressively to get up and serve the ball.
Can confirm. Yeah.
So it's like when you talk about laughing at people, Keck, that's bullshit. I've been asked not to say the full schnit word by the guy who signs my check. So, but when you talk about laughing at people, that is just bullshit. So, oops, the screens went dark. They pulled the plug on me.
They knew it.
No, I'm sure they'll be back in just a second. Anyway, Ken. So we'll just guess that it's sorry. The screen went black, so we weren't sure if whether or not audio was going out. And if I'm going to go over on a diatribe, it doesn't make any sense for you guys not to hear it. So you're talking about the two players or whatever player. No, and talking about the overall product. No, I have absolutely. You can't compare Magic City to anything that's happened in the history of Highline. It just doesn't make any sense. Yes, we call it the same name. We play in a fronton. 36-meter highline has been a recognized modality for years. But no, these players aren't those players. Those players don't play anymore. No one paid attention to highline here in the United States for the last 25 years. So to continue with that model makes absolutely, positively no sense. Now, also, Additionally. So we're not just talking about comparing this product to another product. We're not just talking about comparing this highlight to traditional highlight. There's so many variables that you're bringing into that. Miami Highlight at the beginning of the last year had the best players in the world playing right there. Did you go? Richard, how many times did you drive down to see Goico? Or does he not make your list of best players? Because he probably should. Lopez, probably the same thing. Aritz, probably the same thing. Eric and Goico on the same roster at the same time, probably something you want to watch. So here's the problem with what happened there. No one watched. Now, the reason why I say that, I don't say that dismissively of someone who's sitting here in this newfangled Fronton. I'm saying that as someone who did it since 91 and then in management from 97 on. So for 13 years, basically trying to make things work for it. So I'm not just sitting here in Magic City on top of whatever money's being spent on it with players who are putting forth tremendous effort, a well-funded program with nice cameras and all this other stuff, poo-pooing what was done in Highlight. No, I was part of that failure. So it puts me in a very unique position to make these observations, which, once again, are my opinion. And so you are entitled to your opinion as well. So, what else did everybody have to say? Ernesto was just trying to pick until he got a response. Ernesto, what do you need negative feedback for? You're my age. You should have outgrown the negative feedback. Yes, paying attention to all of you. You're all wonderful. And Ernesto makes up an excellent point. We don't often bring up Michelena's name, but let's bring up Michelena's name. Let's bring up the guy who sits to my right, Ara. Yeah, let's bring up that. You're going to tell me that those singles games at Miami Highlight don't qualify as some of the best? They absolutely were some of the best. And that leaves out a whole other group of players. Uriarte. Let's talk about Kachin. Remen's right side. Assis in singles. Assis with a singles championship every year from 1968. There were a couple years, I imagine, that he didn't get.
Yeah, we talked to, there were a lot of titles in there.
I mean, there are just so many names that go on that list. Let's talk about Mendy in the backcourt.
Oh, yeah.
How many NHAF titles did he have? So it's a long list that Magic City probably should not be brought up in the same conversation. It's a separate conversation. Roland D, I can compare announcers at Magic City. See how comfortable I am with Roland's comments?
Just goes right into it.
By far, these announcers have not changed the way... we have changed the way we watch and listen to the game. Thank you, Roland D. I appreciate that. Brian, screw off, dude. It's not defending it. This is what we do for a living. If you don't like it, seriously, please watch something else. It's not mediocre. The comments are mediocre and uninformed. Or misinformed. Or based on some... based on some bullshit that none of us are paying attention to anymore. Moving on. Time to begin. Game number 1. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. There's a serve by Ben. We begin. Rebote forehand by Ben. Here's a catch by Ikeda. Rebote forehand. That falls short. Point 2. Here's the white shirt at post 3. Aratz receives. Here's a catch by Aratz. Backhand to the inside. Aratz made the catch. There's the backhand. Aratz is there. Backhand from the 10 line. Ikeda. Aratz from the 5 line. Dropped it on the backswing. Point 2. 2 on the board, 2 points. Here's post 4. Spinner receives. There's the backhand by Spinner. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Spinner's there, winding up. Backhand by Ikeda. Spinner on the 2-all, caught the top. Caught the top of the pad, point 2. Still on the board with 3 points. Here's post 5, the black shirt, Anderluck. Anderluck on the catch. Forehand played to pass. Rotate forehand by Ikeda. Rotate left side by Anderluck. Ikeda from the 8 line to the inside. Anderluck's there. Backhand. Rotate forehand. Anderluck with a tip ball. Good duck by Ikeda, point 2. 2 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 6. Ron. There's the backhand by Ron. Hard throw to the inside. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. 2-all. Opens wide and scores. That was beautifully executed by Ron to score. Point 6. Here's post 7, the pink shirt, Bueno. There's the backhand by Bueno. Backhand by Ron. Two all scores 4. Ron, point 6. Here's post 8, the purple shirt, Benny receives. Backhand by Benny, hard throw to the inside. That got away from Ron. Sail to the outside, point 8. Last point of the first round goes to the purple shirt, Benny. Receiving, Ben. Ben on the forehand from the 10 line. Benny's there. Rotate left side by Ben. Catch by Benny. Ben with a tip ball towards the backcourt, point 8. White shirt of post 3 returns. Here's Benny. Here's Rats, rather. Here's a catch by Benny. Rats, backhand from the 12 line. Rotate forehand by Benny. Rats on the catch, winds up. Costello 2-all, too much, that's out. Point 8. Straight points to a possible game point here for Benny, trying to stop him. The green post 4. Spinner. That missed. Good effort by Benny. Point 4. Here's the black shirt at post 5. Anderluck. Point 5. White shirt at post 2 receiving. Here's Ikeda. Point 2. Pink shirt at post 7. Here's Bueno. Backhand by Bueno. Point in game, post 2, Ikeda. 2 wins it, 8 places. 6, 4, and 5 playoff for third place. 6 first serves to 4. Underserve, point 4. Possible show point. Here's post 5, Anderluck. Overserve, point 5. Beautiful serve by Anderluck. Here's the catch and the return by Spinner. Spinner, difficult catch at the 9 line, backhand. Here's a catch by Spinner. Over the top, Pika. Good catch by Anderluck. Placement to the inside, scores. Point in third place finish for post 5, Anderluck. Unofficial order finish, 285. Prices will be up in a moment.
For me, it's an honor to play Highlight. For me, I feel it's an honor because it has been in my family for so many years. Since my grandpa, my dad, my uncle, my cousin, and I'm the last generation of my family playing Highlight. The best part of this is catching. That's actually the best feeling. Not even at cam, not even at that. Nah, I think it's catching is the best feeling. It can be really super frustrated, to be honest. When you catch the ball, it is frustrating. No, sometimes I hit the wall, I throw the helmet, but I don't think that's a good decision. You just flip the page, that's it. My plan is to play better every day, try to improve. And I think sounds boring, man.
And Ikeda had a perfect season in that Group 2 H2H singles. 12-0. Can't get better than that. Adding another win here this week in Pelota. That gives him 17 now for the season. Puts him right there, kind of in the mix. It's 8th place for Ikeda. Only 7 games outside of the top 3. So a little run for him. He can be right in the mix for a bonus prize. How about the prices here? 285. Post 2, Ikeda with the win. Post 8, Benny taking second. Post 5, Anderluck coming in third. The Quinella 2-8, 25-20. The trifecta 285, 419.40. $2 on the 2 to win. We'll get you back $14 even. Not a bad win price there on Ikeda in game number 3. Especially out of the 2 post as well. Up next, we have game number 4. Another spectacular 7 singles match going back up to 7 points. Points doubling after all matchups in the first round of play. Post time 4. Game number 4. Just about 7 minutes away. Good luck.
Powerful forehand by Juice. CRB on the save. That's up. That scores on the second bounce. Inside. Ron for the Rebote. Diving save. He makes it. Rolls on his back. He's up. Hard throw. What a fantastic save by Ron. This one goes wall to wall, clears the overhead screen. Nicholas, good eye on the ball, keeps the ball in play. Goes to the inside. Nicholas runs all the way back and makes a spectacular save. He's up. Rebote forehand by Carballo, showing control. Scoop by Anderluck. Rebote left side, power to the outside. Anderluck on the diving Rebote save. Ragley, what a great effort to make that Rebote. Ikeda from the 3 line, drop shot. Oh, he got to it. Hard throw to the inside. Ikeda got there to save the Rebote. It's still in play. Manu, beautiful catch at the 10 line. Nice backhand. Rebote coming out to Carballo. Forehand Rebote goes wall to wall. Rebote. That counts 100%. Douglas, difficult Rebote, 2-wall, light touch, big bounce. Stopped by Benny on the outside. Benny, powerful, looking for that 3-wall play. Douglas reads it, got there. That is going to score. That is point in a perfect game. Powerful backhand. Wow, what a Rebote by Manu. Ikeda. Powerful throw by Ikeda. Arats to the outside, makes the diving save. It's a 2-all. That will score. Rotate forehand by Carballo. Anderluck on the right side. Throw by Anderluck. Here's the rebote. Carballo one-handed save. Wow.
And folks, those were the top 10 rebote saves from the early part of the 2022 season right here at Magic City Highline. That will take us down to just under 2 minutes, probably actually pretty close to about a minute until we start game number 4 here. Will pays for the early pick 3 up on your screen right now. Look at the 1. Pretty good payout there. A couple good payouts up on that board. A few consolations as well. So it's got over 5,000 Quinoa wins.
Oh, yeah.
That seems like one of those unbreakable baseball records. 5,000?
Actually, Michelena
that's crazy.
Michelena came close.
Really?
In a shorter career year.
Do you know how long Beitia
was? I want to say 17 years.
Okay.
It was. I don't. He may have gotten 20. Actually, no. He may have had 20.
20.
Years.
Yeah.
He may have had over 20.
Michelena,
Michelena was coming in close on 5,000 wins. He started playing 1982, and he retired 2020. No, 2000 rather. 2000. I think 2000 or 2001.
Wow. Couple less years. But that's quite the stat. Yeah, about 20, Brian's saying as well. Let's play game number 4.
Time to begin our 4th game. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Up first and serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Kubala. Receiving in the blue of post 2 is Spinner. There's a serve by Kubala. We've begun. Point 1. White shirt at post 3. Carballo receives. Powerful forehand by Carballo, caught by Kubala. Kubala's 2-all is beautifully executed and scoring. Point 1. Green shirt of post 4 now receives. Kubala serves to Benny. Backhand by Benny. Rebote 2-all. This one read by Benny, stopped by Benny. Drop shot by Benny will score. Point 4. Our next matchup, we have Benny serving to the black shirt at post 5, worn by Ben. Backhand by Ben. Rebote to the inside. Ben on the catch. Ben plays it right along the wall. That's beautifully played. Nicely saved by Benny. Here's Ben. 2-all by Ben. Too much. Point 4. Four on the board with 2 points. Here's post 6. Bueno. There's a backhand by Bueno. Benny's there. Backhand by Benny to the inside. Rebote. A rebound off the back wall played by Bueno. Caught by Benny. Benny hard to the inside. Caught in the air by Bueno. Nice catch. Fine return. Rebote forehand by Benny to the outside. Bueno takes it in the air. Scoop by Bueno. Backhand by Benny. Rebote left side by Bueno. Is out. Point 4. Receiving. Pink post 7, worn by Nicholas. Powerful backhand by Nicholas. Rebote forehand saved by Benny. Right up the middle. Nicholas is there. Powerful throw. Stopped by Benny. There's the backhand. Rebote forehand by Nicholas. Benny on the catch. Backhand. Beautiful play by Nicholas. Benny sets up at the 9 line. Rebote to the inside for the big bounce. Scores. Point 4. 4 straight points for the 4 post. In this matchup, we have Benny serving to Arat. Rebote saved by Benny. Catch by Aratz. Aratz to the inside. That will score on the second bounce. Point 8. We've completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First return blue of post 2. Spinner. Point 8. 8 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 3, Carballo. Backhand by Aratz. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Aratz with a tip ball at the 11 line. Point 3. Carballo's on the board with 2 points. Here's the red of post 1, Kubala. Point 3. They're on the board with 4 points. Here's post 5, Ben. Excellent catch by Ben. Big backhand. Ben coasting to the inside. Carballo with a tip ball, and man, did he hit that sidewall hard. You all right? Is the wall okay? Everybody okay? Point 5. Yellow shirt at post 6, Bueno, recede. 0.6. Six on the board with 2 points. Here's post 7. The pink shirt returns. Nicholas. Point 7. 7 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 4. Benny. Backhand by Benny, powerfully thrown. Rebote comes out to the 8 line, turned by Nicholas just above the pad. Benny's on it. Benny to the inside. Nicholas gets in there, just missed. Point 4. Four on the board with 6 points. Possible game point for Benny, trying to stop him. Spinner. Here's a catch by Spinner. Scooped up by Benny. Backhand by Benny. Powerfully thrown. Rebote coming out. Spinner. Good read on the Rebote. Nice 2-all. It scores. Point 2. Receiving. Purple shirt. Post 8. Arats. There's the backhand by Arats. Hard throw. Rebote coming out. Not coming out. Point 8. Possible game point for the purple shirt at post 8. Arats trying to stop him. Kubala. There's a backhand by Kubala. Rebote coming out. Rebote save by Arats. Keeps it in play. Kubala winds up and dropped the ball. Point and game. Post 8. Arats. 4 places, 3 shows. Unofficial order of finish 8-4-3. Your prices will be up in a moment. Results from Game 4 are official. Coming in first, post 8, Arats. Taking second, post 4, Benny. Coming in third, post 3, Carballo. 8-4-3 is the official order of finish for game number 4. $2 Quinella 4-8, $46. Trifecta 8-4-3, $316.80. $2 wager on 8 to win, $17.60. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, Game 5. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. No scratches in Game 5. First of our 2 doubles games and post time. 7 minutes. Good luck.
And folks, that is Prize Picks, one of the leaders in daily fantasy sports, where you can usually play some daily fantasy highlight. Sorry about that today, folks. But you can still take advantage of their special incentives right now for signing up. Just go over to prizepicks.com and type HI, that is JAI, in the referral code field when you do sign up. And if you make a $100 deposit into your betting funds, Prize Picks will match it and put another $100 into your account just like that, Stu. It does get even more interesting because if you send us a picture of your computer or phone screen as proof that use that referral code HI at sign up, well, you're also going to qualify to get a double cash prize. That's right, we'll double your portion of the cash prize when we the Highlight Channel's Fantasy Highlight game in the 2022 season. So it is as simple as that. Just sign up at Prize Picks. Use that referral code HI when you do so. Most importantly, make sure to take a picture of that sign-up page. You can see the referral code field with the word HI typed in. That's the screen before you click to submit your sign-up. Go ahead and send that to info@thehighlightchannel.com. Do all that, you'll automatically qualify to get that double cash prize plus $100 bonus deposit match to get you started on Prize Picks. So it's a win-win. Sign up at Prize Picks. That is prizepicks.com today.
Jason Andrew, thank you for the multiple positive observations. Nice to see a new name in here. And Marcel, are you in Germany?
That's great. We got fans
that would
all
be
the way over there.
That
would be great.
There is an interesting story.
Please.
The concept behind the glass court began as a way of bringing highlight. The whole problem with there are many problems with highlight over the years. But one of the problems with highlight was its basic inflexibility. So you had to have a big concrete court, and it's hard to take that concrete, throw it up on a flatbed, and truck it off someplace else. Yeah. So how do you show other people it? Well, you need to invest and build a court. Most people said, no, we just want to see it. So that's where the idea of glass originally came from, was to have a mobile court. Now, this thing isn't exactly mobile, unless you have 3-4 weeks to to move it around.
Break it down, sure.
But the idea behind it was mobile, and one of the places that it either went or was supposed to go to expose another country in Europe to highlight without the cost of building a concrete court was Germany. That was That was in the 90s.
Okay.
And so we don't answer all questions, Marcel, but thank you for tuning in, and I'm glad you're watching. Curious to know where in Germany you're looking from.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're watching from, but the reason why we don't have it open to the public, it's a very American problem that we had. So highlight has been played in the United States since 1924, but we recognize mostly 1926. So we're coming up on 100 years of highlight in the United States, but the last 25 years, the sport has been on a significant decline. There are many different things that contributed to that decline. One of the things that contributed to it here in the state of Florida was having it open to the public on demand 5 to 6 days a week. So what we do here at Magic City, primarily since COVID, because we had to be closed to the public during COVID, trying to keep the public safe and keep our players safe, was having it open to the public 1 day a week, which creates an event. Yep. So, yes, even though we play 3 days a week, we don't have it open to the public all 3 days, only 1 day when it's open all day. And so we have an event here at the Magic City Casino and the Magic City Highlight Fronton 1 day a week. That's the reason why we do it. It's JBTV, serious about those thumbs up. We always appreciate that.
And yes, Jason, hamstring. Steve Smart just got that in there. So out of these Pelota performances, but we'll give it a go in H2H later as we are winding down that H2H season again. The H2H doubles we're playing today, and then we return next week, Sunday and Monday, which will conclude Series A. And then on Tuesday, that will be July 12th, we will start off with our Series B H2H competition. Basically, all the results will be wiped clean. Maybe some new doubles teams, maybe not. But the records will be cleared, and we'll start off with a new series on the 12th.
Two minutes to go before we begin Game 5. Game 5, the first of our two doubles games. We refer to it as Dodging Death. Post time just 5 minutes away, or 2 minutes away, rather. Ernesto, yeah, you handle that comment however you feel appropriate.
Which comment?
One in Spanish.
Ah. Say, ¿Quién te dijo? I think he's saying, who are you talking about? Maybe. Who are you referring to? Who are you speaking of?
It's probably not a compliment. No, I
don't think it's a compliment. No, that's why.
No. It's not. That's.
I see the laughy emoji. That's usually not
Just let Ernesto deal with that.
Yeah, that's. I won't cry if there's some doubles team changes. We don't.
Rock and Ray, we
don't want you to cry
about
anyway.
Anything going on at Magic City. We want you to be if not thrilled.
That's positive.
Because obviously some people can't handle it, which I'm sorry about that.
But no tears will be shed.
Marcel, the sport has been dying little by little. What you're watching right now is the rebirth, and the fact that you're tuning into it, we hope it's going to work. We've been doing it since 2018 in this format, and we hope it's going to continue little by little. We hope for the rebirth here in the United States. That's what Magic City is all about.
Kind of on the opposite
from Stuttgart. Wonderful.
How about that? South.
I hope you're having a good day. It is time to begin Game 5, or as we call it around here, Dodging Death 1. A Spectacular 7. A Spectacular 7. Doubles match, part of the doubles championship season here at Magic City. Up first and serving, red shirts, post 1, Jedden and Nicholas receiving in the blue of post 2, Cool Fitness and Arats.
Stu, that's why we pay Ernesto the big bucks to translate for us. Thank you.
There's the backhand by Arats. There's the catch by Arats, backhand. Caught by Nicholas. Beautiful catch by Arats in the corner. Nicholas is there. Nicholas on the catch, backhand, powerfully thrown. Robote coming out. Robote left side, that touched the overhead screen, point 1. 1 first up on the board in our 5th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirts of post 3. The team of Vanderluck and Benny. There's the backhand by Benny. Robote coming out. Robote left side by Jedden. Turn to the inside nicely. Fine catch and return by Benny. Here's Nicholas. Backhand. Benny on the backhand from the 12 line. Backhand by Nicholas. Here's Jedden. Midcourt. Hard throw to the inside. Benny's there. Benny from the forehand, powerful throw. Nicholas advances, makes the catch, backhand from the 8 line. Vanderluck, forehand, Robote to the inside. Robote left side by Nicholas. Here's Benny from the 10 line, hard throw to the inside. Nicholas is there, backhand, powerfully thrown. Robote forehand, fired by Anderluck. Here's the catch and return by Nicholas. Benny makes the catch. Karen by Benny. Stopped by Jedden. Jedden, throw to the midcourt. Picked up by Benny. Benny to the inside. Here's Nicholas. Backhand. Scoop by Jedden. Hard throw. Robote's save attempt. Missed. Point 1. Well played. In our next matchup, we have Jedden serving to the green shirts of post 4, El Barba and Ron Ron. That ball's off the court, out of play. Point 1. 3 points for the red shirts. Here are the black shirts of post 5. CRB and Douglas. Backhand by Nicholas. Robote left side to the inside. Here's Nicholas. Nicholas forehand to the inside. Here's Douglas. Backhand by Douglas. Hard throw to the inside on the wall. That's beautifully thrown. Jed makes a fine Robote play from the 5 line. Backhand from Douglas. Catch by Nicholas. Backhand. There's the backhand by Jedden. Robote left side to the inside. Catch by Nicholas. Backhand. Nicholas on the catch. Hard throw. Robote coming out. Robote falls short, but CRB gets it. Backhand by Douglas. Thrown powerfully again to the inside. Nicholas is there. Douglas over the top. Catch by Nicholas. Robote left side. Catch by Jedden. Jedden from the 5 line. Robote coming out. Robote to the inside, picked up by Nicholas. Hard throw by Nicholas. Robote coming out. Robote left side. Catch by Nicholas. CRB, fine catch from the outside. What a pickup by Nicholas. That stayed to the inside after coming off the side wall. Big backhand by Douglas. Robote coming out. Robote forehand fired by Jedden, caught by Douglas. Douglas low to the inside. Nicholas is there. Backhand. A well-played point by all 4 players. Point goes to the 1. In this matchup, Jedden will serve to the yellow shirts of post 6, the team of Iñaki and Tennessee. Backhand by Tennessee. Nicholas chooses the Robote, plays it from the left side. Here's Iñaki. Iñaki's a drop shot. Hit the pad, and the pad is bad. Point 1. 5 straight points for the 1 post, Jedden and Nicholas. Now receiving in the pink shirts of post 7, Juice and Manu. Backhand by Manu. Here's Nicholas. Backhand to the inside. Robote coming out. Juice on the Robote. Nicholas is there. Fine catch by Manu. Backhand from the 11 line. Right side by Nicholas. Big bounce. Brought down by Manu on the 13 line. Juggling on the catch. Point 1. Straight points to a possible game point for the red shirts of post 1. Jedden and Nicholas trying to stop them. And the purple of post 8. Diaz and Gaucheri. This will complete the first round of play. Backhand by Gauchetti. Rebote forehand by Jedden. Nicely played. Gauchetti's there. Backhand. Powerfully thrown. Rebote coming out. Jedden saves the rebote to the inside. It's scooped up but dropped. That is point and a perfect game for the red shirts of Post 1. Jedden and Nicholas. 1 wins it 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now playoff to 6 points for second and third place. 2 is first serving 2-3. Here's the catch by Benny. Backhand. Big backhand. Rebote coming out. Point 2. 2 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 4, the green shirts. El Barba and Ron receive. Ron, backhand from the Teng line. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand by Cool Fitness. Caught by Ron. Backhand. What a catch by Aratz. He just flips it up to keep it in play. Backhand by Ron. Aratz is there. Backhand. That hit the overhead screen. Point 4. 4 team has 2 points. Black shirts at post 5. CRB and Douglas. Good catch by Douglas. Point 4. 4 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 6, Iñaki in Tennessee. Possible place point for post 4. Rebote saved by Inaki. Just above the pad, El Barba got there. Holding. Way too long to get rid of that ball. Point 6.
There's no traveling in Highline. I stay in constant motion.
Here's the pink shirt of post 7, Juice Manu. Point 7. Purple shirts post 8. Diaz and Gaucheri receive. Two all. There's the backhand by Gauchetti. Gauchetti, 2 all. Stopped by Juice. Backhand, powerfully thrown. Good catch by Gaucheri. He stopped the ball. Manu, big backhand from the 12 line. Rebote on the side wall. Diaz makes the save. Here's Juice from the outside. powerfully thrown. Gaucheri for the rebote. Over his head. Flipped it up. Miss. Point 7. 4 points for the 7 post. Possible place point. Trying to stop him. Interlock and Benny. Backhand by Benny. That hit the overhead screen. Point and a second place finish for post 7 for shows. Unofficial order finish 174. Winning game 5, post 1, Jedden and Nicholas taking second, post 7, Juice and Manu coming in third, post 4, El Barba and Ron. 174 is the official order of finish for game 5. And there are your prices: 2 hour Canelo 1748.20, trifecta 174, 384.60. Killer wager on 1 to win 880. Yes, and for anyone requiring clarification, no, there is no traveling, as is being so vociferously argued here in the back at the moment. But you also can't hold on to the ball for 20 minutes before you throw it. So that's basically what happened there.
I took it out to dinner. They got ice cream afterwards.
I mean, yeah, he got
maybe
his look
took it
in.
back to her
He looked the guy in the face
wow.
for that football
And
intimidation
then, yeah.
BS that doesn't exist around here. So he got his looked in, looked him in the eye, walked the ball up to the front wall, and wants to know why he can't just catch it at the 10 line, walk it up to the front wall, and throw a Dejada. That's why. But my Cesta was in motion. Okay, moving on. Game 6. Spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Post time for game number 6 is now just 6 minutes away. Good luck. Backhand by Douglas. Catch by Ron. Rotate forehand. Saved by Douglas. Clears the overhead screen. Ron's there. 2-all beautifully executed from the sidewall and scoring. Rotate forehand by Ikeda. Catch by Benny. Backhand by Benny. Caught by Ikeda. Ikeda goes deep. Benny on the rebote. Outside placement of the Costado rebote scores. Backhand by Anderluck. Rotate forehand by Ikeda. Anderluck, Costado, 2-all. Lands in and scores. My, oh my. Backhand by Buello. Powerful backhand by Buello. Barba, rebote to the outside. Buello's there. Low and hard throw by Buello. El Barba made a beautiful rebote just now. Catch by Ikeda. There's the backhand. Rotate forehand by Bragley. Ikeda makes the catch there at the 6 line. Outside placement. Lands in and scores. Backhand. By Cool Fitness. Bote 2. Wow. That was beautiful, Daryl. Catch by Douglas. Oh, wow. That was a nice shot. Benny's carom. Carballo chased it down. That was nice. Carballo returns a high, lofty carambola. Nice throw by Benny to the inside. Carballo's there. A blind rebote is in play. Rebote forehand saved by Carballo. Here's Douglas from the 8 line. Backhand, right to the corner, out to the rebote. Scoop by Douglas. He returns a sharp carom. That landed in.
Oh, man.
Wow. Bote forehand, right over Ikeda's back, caught by Ikeda on the return. Low and hard, scooped up by Benny. There's the backhand. Rebote coming out. Forehand, carom rebote. What a beautifully thrown shot.
And folks, those were the top 10 plays. Brings us just about a minute away from the start of game number 6 here. Feature singles games beginning, and early look at that Golden Cesta Award for this week, Stu. Maybe a new name up there, potentially taking home his first Golden Cesta awarded to the player with the most singles wins each week, and that is Aratz. Up there with 3 wins. You got Douglas, Ikeda, believe one other. That's Tennessee. I believe Tennessee won 2 of those games on Sunday. But those 3 players with 2, but everybody chasing Aratz here. One more win in this 6 game. Probably do it for him. Lock up that award. He's been playing great in those doubles matches. Starting to pay off here in singles as well. Great to see. How about game number 6?
We're ready to begin our 6th game. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played at 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving the red shirt at post 1, Julian. Receiving blue at post 2, Ikeda. There's a serve by Julian. We begin. Catch on the forehand of Julian. Right side, hard to the inside. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Hit the overhead screen. That's out of play. Point 1. 1 first up on the board in our 6th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt at post 3. Gauchetti. There's the backhand by Gauchetti. Powerfully thrown. Julian takes off. That's a good save by Julian. Point 3. Green shirt at post 4. Manu receives. There's the backhand by Manu to the inside. Robote for Gaucheri opens and scores, point 3. We're on the board with 2 points. Here's post 5. In the black shirt, we have Douglas. Backhand by Douglas, powerfully thrown. Robote coming out. Robote left side to the inside. Douglas is there. 2-all. Gaucheri is waiting for it. Karam scores, point 3. You're on the board with 3 points. Here's post 6, Ron. Underserve. Point 6. In this matchup, we have Ron serving to the pink shirt of post 7 worn by Iñaki. Powerful throw to the outside. Inaki on the Robote makes a 2-all. Lands out. Point 6. Purple shirt of post 8 receives. Here's Aratz. Robote by Ron to the inside. Scoop attempt missed by Aratz, point 6. We've completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue of post 2, Ikeda. Backhand by Ikeda. 2-all, 2 score. Beautifully executed by Ron. Point 6. Straight points to a possible game point for post 6. Ron. Trying to stop him. The red of post 1. Julian. Here's the backhand by Julian. Hard throw to the inside. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Ron. Too much. Off the court, out of play. Point goes to the 1. Julian is on the board with 3 points. Serving to post 4, the green shirt, Manu. Low runner to the inside, picked up by Julian. There's the backhand. Manu's there. Backhand, thrown powerfully from the 9 line. Robote saved by Julian. Ball tipped by Manu. Point 1. Possible game point for the red shirt of post 1. Julian trying to stop him. Douglas. Powerful forehand by Julian. Catch by Douglas. Douglas hard to the inside. Julian makes the save. Douglas takes it on the bounce. On the backhand. Powerfully thrown. Robote coming out. Rotate forehand just above the pad. Douglas is there. Douglas to the inside, but not close enough to the side wall. Here's the backhand by Douglas. Right to the corner. Rotate save by Julin. Douglas is there. Hard throw, scooped up by Julin. Beautiful catch. Rebote by Douglas, right to the forehand of Julin. Carom by Julin, stopped by Douglas. He will not get that off in time. Point in game, post 1. Julin. 6 places, 3 shows. Unofficial order finish, 163. Your price will be up in a moment.
For me, the best aspect of being a highlight player is to meet different people in the rooster and to get along with new friends or with new players. I started playing highlight since I was a child because my parents, my grandfather, my uncles, everyone used to play highlight. I think highlight is fun, very fun. Yeah. And my advice not to get frustrated is to know that when you fail a point, the next point is going to be better. So my goal in this season is going to be injury-free, and I will love to have a great experience and enjoy playing highlight and make new friends and enjoy with the rest of the players in the rooster. Like this?
Yeah.
No.
And Julin, how about that? A well-earned victory in that feature singles game. Take a look at the numbers here for Julin on the season. He's right in the middle of the pack there. That's win number 14 for him. That puts him in a tie with, how about that, Ben, right back here with the announcers. I think that's good enough for 11th place on the roster. Good win there for Julin.
163, the official order finish for game number 6. There are your prices. $2 wager on 1 to win, $7.60. Consolations in the Quinella, 1 all 360, 6 all 540, trifecta 163, 445, 20. Up next, game 7, the second of our 2 doubles games in this afternoon's performance, a spectacular 7. Doubles match, played to 7 points, points double after the first round of play. Game 7 will conclude the high five for today, and post time is now just 6 minutes away. Good luck.
You're a sportsman, aren't you?
Sort of. You like highlight? I like the way it's spelled.
Me too. Yeah, with a J. How'd that get in there?
I can handle your workload without any help. Andy Glam, former J. Crew employee. Dr. Dante Octavarius, seahorse breeder.
Hot tonight.
He better be. I got him wheeled in the trifecta.
Shunk Dunkirk, incontinent highline instructor. Incontinent highline instructor? Incontinent highline instructor. All right, I'm calling it.
I'm trying out a new persona. I'm club owner and highline enthusiast, Barry Mexico.
What a fun and lazy character name. Was it your first thought?
You know it. Barry Mexico gets down to business.
And we are back here now, just under 5 minutes away from game number 7, second and 2 doubles games here in our Pelota performance. Ernest, we will be switching up some stuff. That will be this upcoming, that will be a week from today, next Tuesday. When we return, there will be some new Pelota doubles teams, new H2H doubles, new H2H singles season as well. All a week from today, next Tuesday, we'll be starting up. So 6 days from today will be the championship day for H2H doubles. We'll conclude that season, also conclude Pelota in the 130 performance before that, at which time maybe some new groups for singles and also some new doubles teams as well.
4 whole minutes
just a
to
week
begin
away.
Game 7. Chat ever calm down?
The chat?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it's good here.
Ernest, I don't think so. 8. So what is the magic number of 8? In order to qualify as a performance, based on the number of licensed performances. One is granted by the state of Florida, Division of Pari-mutuel Wagering. You need at least 8 games in a performance to have a performance of Highline. So that's why you see places do 8 games. Now, will we have more than 8? It's not economically feasible, or it's not just another way of saying it doesn't make sense. Based on the amount of money that comes in, do you cover the costs associated with running those 8 games with the income from those 8 games? The answer is no. It's been no for many years. Definitely long before Magic City came onto the scene. However, Magic City is up as far as pari-mutuel wagering is concerned year to date, which we're pleased with and continuing to grow. So if there were a sudden demand, an increase in the demand for pari-mutuel games, then obviously we would consider it if they could pay for themselves.
Well, we have started to see pretty consistently this week, maybe over the last 2 days, haven't seen those pools, but the trifectas were up over 2,000. I see here 1,200. The exactas were 400 or 500. The quinellas a couple hundred in as well. So good to see a lot of those pools growing today. Yesterday, obviously a holiday, so maybe a reason why a little more action compared to some other Mondays, but consistently those Sundays a little more play than the rest of the week. So
Rock and Ray is absolutely correct. I remember those performances of those days, especially Friday and Saturday. We do at Miami Highline. We would do 13 games in the matinee and 14 at night. So post time for the well, it's only crazy by comparison. That's the way things were at the
27
time.
Games.
6 days. That was a day. 27
Right.
pari-mutuel games.
We play 24 a week
on a Friday and a Saturday. So. Yeah, we'd have 13 games in the matinee and 14 games in the evening. And yes, you need more players than this for that.
It's a big negotiation to get 13 in the matinee.
When that's your only source of income, though.
Well, right, yeah.
You know,
at
obviously.
that time, yeah, sure.
I mean, when that's your only source of income, you have to have more games because if you don't have games that people are wagering on.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, then that becomes what's known as a philanthropic enterprise, which one could argue Magic City has been to date. There's definitely a strong dose of, I won't call it philanthropy, but of hope associated with it. However, the numbers after the first year, which my own belief about year one, like 2018, why did numbers drop off pari-mutuel? I think there were a number of people who continued to bet on Flagler, that there was quite a bit of dog money left over in the Highline income. That's just my own opinion. I don't know that, but I believe that was, and that eventually went away with when people realized that we were playing Highline, not dogs. With that, time to begin Game 7. Dodging Death 2 on this Tuesday afternoon. This is a spectacular 7 doubles match, part of the Doubles Championship Series here at Magic City. Up first and serving the red shirts post 1, Carballo and Kubala. Receiving blue post 2, Diaz and Gauchetti. By dog money, I meant dog racing left over. The dog racing had ended Greyhound racing had just ended before we started Highline in 2018. There's the serve by Carballo. We begin. Scoop by Carballo. Blasts it to the inside. Gauchetti's there. Backhand. Powerfully thrown to the inside. Rabote coming out. Rabote left side. Scoop by Carballo. Drop shot by Carballo. Scores. 0.1. One first up on the board in our 7th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirts post 3, Naki in Tennessee. Naki picks the serve on the forehand, rifles the carom home to score. That is beautifully executed. 0.3. Here's the green shirts of post 4, Oparba and Ron. Backhand by Ron. Tennessee's there. Backhand by Ron. Hard throw to the inside. A rebote. 4. Inaki. Here's Ron from the 11 line. Backhand. 2-all. Lands in and scores. That is really well thrown. Point 4. Black shirts post 5 receive. Ikeda and Spinner. There's the backhand by Spinner. Rebote save by Ron. Missed. Point 5. Yellow shirts of post 6 receiving. Here we have CRB and Douglas. Backhand by Douglas. Good catch by Spinner. Douglas on the catch at the 11 line. There's the throw. Backhand by Douglas. Point 5. In this matchup, we have Ikeda serving to the pink shirts of post 7. Cool Fitness and Arats. Backhand by Arats. Backhand by Arats, rather. There's the backhand by Ikeda. Arats in the corner. Backhand. Ikeda calls for the rebote. Plays it up. That's dropped in the front court. Point 5. 5 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 8. Bueno and Julin. Julin makes the catch. There's the backhand. Low runner to the inside. Caught by Spinner. Backhand. Bueno's there. Backhand. Ball tipped by Julin in the backcourt. Point 5. 4 points for the 5 post. As we complete the first round of play, all matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue of post 2, Diaz and Gaucheri. Gaucheri, powerful backhand into the overhead screen. Point 5. Straight points to a possible game point here for post 5. Ikeda and Spinner. Trying to stop them are Carballo and Kubala. Backhand by Kubala. Kubala from the backcourt. Here's Spinner at the 10 line. Backhand. Powerfully thrown. Caught on the forehand of Carballo. Carballo sends it deep. Rebote coming out. Forehand Rebote. This one caught by Carballo. Carballo blasts it, but into the pad, and the pad is bad. Point end game, post 5. A perfect game for the black shirts, Ikeda and Spinner. 3, 4, and 1, each with 1 point. Playoff for second and third place. 3 first serves to 4. Point 4. Possible place point for post 4, Elbarba and Ron. Receiving post 1. Outside placement is off the court. Point 1. 1 serves to 4. This is for second and third place. Backhand by Ron. Rotate forehand. Here's Ron. Backhand. Powerfully thrown. Backhand by Kubala. Ron's there. Backhand. Kubala, 11 line. Powerful forehand by Carballo. Rotate forehand to the inside. Carballo's on it. Splitter. Scores. Point and a second place finish for post 1. 4 shows. Unofficial order finish, 5-1-4. Price will be up in a moment. Results from Game 7 are official. Coming in first, post 5, Ikeda and Spinner. Taking second, post 1, Carballo and Kubala. Coming in third, post 4, Elbarba and Ron. Taylor Quinello 1-5, $33. Trifecta 5, 1-4, 251.80. Taylor wager on 5 to win, $21.20. The high 5, 28115, 4 of 5 numbers returning $220.80. Care over jackpot, 572.80. Up next is the 8th and final game of the Pelota performance. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, Highline action continues at 5 p.m. over at watchhighlight.com. Once again, if you're new to the broadcast or would like to catch our continuing games today, you must go to watchhighlight.com or download the Highlight app to watch those games. Those games will not be available here on YouTube. Watchhighlight.com at 5 p.m. for the continuation of Highlight here live from Magic City. Post time for Game 8, 6 minutes. Good luck.
Remind me of Hustle City, man. Everybody got more than one gig. One stop, boy, $20.
I'm not your neighborhood Uber driver. I do luxury. And then I have another job. I play Highline.
I have this crazy idea. Do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train highlight players?
When I first got the email, I thought it was pranking me.
I need some clarity on this.
I went on YouTube and I Googled Highlight.
I was like, they paying us, man, and we can win big money.
Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you gotta do. Get some money.
The players taking the court are all athletes you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field.
Having the word play Division I sport, and then I had a child on the way, so I dropped out.
The crack era was tough. Sports in general was a way out of our environment.
really game time now, man.
Blood, sweat, and tears. We got the streets on fire.
This is gonna be the first time that my kids will be able to sit in the audience and root for their father.
Who wants it more?
This is a sacrifice I think is going to pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I gotta win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Highlight became the new hustle.
Let's get ready to play.
And folks, that is a trailer for the award-winning documentary about the inaugural season of play right here at Magic City. That is called Magic City Hustle. Directed by the great Billy Corbin, creator of Cocaine Cowboys, Screwball to You, and much more. This film highlights the transition of these Magic City athletes from their respective careers in other sports right here to the Highline Fronton. Now watch Magic City Hustle directly from Google Play or iTunes. It is as simple as that. Either rent or buy from either platform. And if you buy it for just a few dollars more, you get to enjoy it as many times as you like for life.
I am a peaceful person. Keep the peace. Again, we just keep a loaded shotgun back here. And we make sure that it's ready to go in case the chat gets a little too rambunctious. Especially that one comment about defending the mediocre product. It's like, man, okay, so stop watching the mediocre product and watch, I don't know, murder documentaries or something. Whatever will bring you some modicum of happiness. Don't want to disturb anybody's mediocre life with a mediocre, mediocre product.
Yeah. Well, game number 8 will be starting here in 4 minutes. Stu, you mentioned little H2H doubles coming up afterwards. Let's look at some of the matchups today. We'll get started with Correa and Manny against Carballo and Kubala. Then CRB and Douglas against Robin and Julian. Inaki and Rock will fill in for Ikeda and Bradley, and they take on the team of Flores and Arat. Carballo and Kubala against Diaz and Gocherry. Jen and Nicholas take on CRB and Douglas. Robin and Julian against Joseph and Manu. And then we close it out today, Bueno and Benny against Jairo and Ben.
One of the things I'm curious about is, why is this fellow here coming up with excuses for the best singles player on the roster? I mean, he certainly doesn't need you to defend him. And also, your analysis is incorrect, which is kind of funny. And that's not in defense of his front quarter. Because if you go back and look at yesterday's, I mean, it's very obvious. We can all go back and watch what happened. Did he miss 2 caroms? Yeah, I think he missed 2 caroms. Did he catch the other ones? Yes. Did he score off of 2 of them? One with the Costado 2-wall? Yes. And another one with the forehand? Yes. Did Gocherry drop a few balls and miss a few rebotes? Yes. Did the 2 of them combined have something to do with the outcome of the score? Yes. Definitely don't need Richard, excellent question. So, no. One of the things that Magic City's done since the beginning is eliminate the rotation of front quarters and back quarters. And Scott's been direct about this the entire time. Your previous assessment of that article, too, a lot of people misread that. It's like, I know everybody can read and you can see what it says. But really, the inference that Scott was making was that it's at least going through 2023. I just wanted to comment on something you had made a comment on before. So at least 2023. And we've never promised the players, that's why we give 1-year contracts. We've never promised the players anything beyond an additional year because you don't know what's going to happen or change in the world financially. Certainly we didn't know what was going to happen, with COVID. But yeah, Ernesto, that's the analysis of last night's game. Go back and watch point by point. Andrew and I talked about it while it was actually going on. You see.
Well, that was more my point at the beginning, is if you look point by point and see how those points play out and why they get into the situations that they did, there's a number of reasons why. And to say, well, this guy dropped the ball, he lost him the point. Well, how about the previous 5 throws, the previous, go back and look at how that point actually played out. And that's what was my point earlier on. It's like, look, you can argue about this guy missed the ball, this guy did this. That's not.
He's suggesting that I have a blind spot of favoritism for Diaz and for Juice and for the weaker players on the roster, but he's certainly got it's like, dude, people in glass houses, you know what I mean? And no, not here we go again. But it's like, I admit flat out, yes, I tend to root for the underdog. In managing them, try to make sure that it's not seen, but because it's got nothing to do with how I manage them. But yeah, when I'm sitting back here watching, I want to see Cool Fitness convert a rebote. I want to see the weaker guys do a good job. I absolutely do. I absolutely root for that across the board. But I'm honest about it. Richard and Ernesto playing that is not a partido I want to see, guys. Sorry.
I'll tell you what.
I've seen you both play, and to be honest with you, sorry. This is not being critical because I'm certainly there myself and don't have the energy to go on the court. I do not want to see that. I can tell you both straight up.
I will say,
I do not want to see that.
I haven't seen Richard play, but I'm going to go with Richard.
Actually, I think you have.
Tournament, yes. I'm just going to still go with Richard.
Time to begin game number 8. Thankfully, a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points a double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt at post 1 is Inaki. Receiving in the blue at post 2, Carballo. There's the serve. We begin. Point 2. Here's the white shirt at post 3. Douglas. Bote forehand saved by Carballo. Here's Douglas in the 11 line. Pica, big bounce, shoots up. Carballo cuts it off on the bounce. Low and hard, Douglas is there. Backhand. Point 2. Still on the board with 2 points. Here's the green shirt at post 4, worn by Gauchetti. Point 4. Black shirt at post 5, Julian receives. Ball lands off the court, point 5. Here's the yellow shirt of post 6, Nicholas. Bote left side. Here's a fine catch by Nicholas. Forehand played back. Rabote kicking to the outside. Way to the outside. Good read by Julian. Throws it in the lower part of the pad. Any part of the pad is bad, especially that lower part. Point 6. Here's the pink of post 7, Benny. Rabote to the inside. Benny on the catch. Backhand from the 10 line. Scoop by Benny. There's the backhand. 2-all beautifully executed by Nicholas to score. Point 6. 6 on the board with 2 points. Here is post 8, purple shirt. Manu. 0.6. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. Here's the red of post 1, Inaki. Beautiful 2-wall executed by Inaki. Look at him. He's excited. 0.1. Here's post 3, Douglas. Douglas, powerful forehand to pass. Rotate forehand by Inaki. Backhand by Inaki. Rotate forehand by Douglas. Scoop by Inaki. 2-all to score. Beautifully executed. 0.1. One on the board with 4 points. Here's post 2, Carballo. Excellent catch by Carballo. Powerful throw. Beautiful catch by Inaki at the 9 line. There's the backhand. Robote. Robote forehand by Carballo. Robote for the forehand of Inaki. Carballo makes the catch. Backhand. Powerfully thrown. Robote right up the middle. Robote to the inside for the big bounce. Carballo tipped it at the 10 line. 0.1. Inaki has 6 points and a possible game point. Trying to stop him. Green of post 4, Gaucheri. Backhand by Gaucheri. Inaki makes the catch. Backhand from the 9 line. Gaucheri passes on taking it in the air. Hard throw to the inside. Gaucheri picks it up. Backhand. Low and hard and caught by Inaki. That is a beautiful catch. Robote. Inaki from the 6 line. Backhand. Low and hard. Low runner. Robote save. Falls short. Point in game. Post 1. Inaki. No playoff here. 6 places, 2 shows. Unofficial order finish 1-6-2. Your prices will be up in a moment. It's official, winning game 8, post 1, Inaki, taking second, post 6, Nicholas, coming in third, post 2, Carballo. 1-6-2 is the official order, finish 4. Game 8. And yes, Steve, I agree 100%. That was a beautifully played point by Inaki. Great play there at the end. He actually did very well that game. Very aggressive. And I'm sure Ernesto and Richard both believe that they could beat Inaki if given a chance. Just kidding, guys. I know you don't really think that. No one's quite that delusional. Okay, so the $2 pick 3, 151, 3 of 3 numbers returning. $370.40. Mighty Ocho, 2 of 8 numbers, $3.80. $2 wager on 1 to win, $11. That was funny, Roger. Piece of what code? Of Ernesto? Not quite.
Like
$2 Quinella 1-6, $73.40. $2 trifecta 162, $573.60.
Got a text message here from Paulie. Told me that Bet Rivers And Richard Barrett at -120 and Ernesto at +110 early odds. So we'll see how that changes as the money comes in. But they don't have a lot of tape on Richard. The tape they saw from Ernesto, they weren't thoroughly impressed with. So we'll have to see how that goes. But another great week here, Magic City. I hope to see everybody back here. Great week of likes, too. I mean, if we can get 4 more before we go and get 40, that would make Roland's day. It would make our day. And on a high note, Stu, we'll see you for H2H later in just about an hour.
That, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for this Tuesday afternoon performance of Live Highline in the Magic City on the Highline Channel. I'd like to thank you for joining us and hope to see you for Highlight H2H over watchhighline.com at 5 p.m. Have a good day, everyone.